John Weber, licensed real estate broker in South Carolina. I'm known as an associate broker with Charter One Realty. And I am doing a unique video today. It's a question and answer, or frequently asked questions that people email me, contact me with some questions. I've got them right here. And this goes for all of you all watching. If there's a question you have about real estate down here, what it's like down here, anything like that, you can put the question below, and I read all the comments, and I'll do another video down the road and we'll put your question in there. Got to be a good one though. So I've got some good questions, and if you're interested in that, this is a YouTube channel about the lifestyle and the culture of the Low Country. Hilton Head, Bluffton, Okatee. So consider subscribing, and let's do this and check out the questions and answers. Okay, here we are. Actually, I'm here in Harbor Town today. You can see the golf course right behind me. They use a lot of fertilizer. Absolutely emerald green. So, first question, James, Louisville, Kentucky. Please name 3 communities as alternatives to the 55 plus communities in the area. So let's see, if you didn't want to live in a 55 plus community, I would suggest the new community, Riverton Point. That's the first one I would recommend. Brand new, Toll Brothers is building that. Price point's going to be very similar, low fees. There is a Jack Nicklaus golf course there, and it's brand new, and it's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Not a lot of people know about it, but you know, you've got 55 plus people in all these communities, but that might be a really up and coming answer to your question. So another, and I have to think about low fees now, I would consider Island West as another alternative. It's very close to Sun City. It has low fees. It has a golf course there, and a lot of people seem to like it. You've got retirees living there. You've got families living there. You've got a lot of things going on in there. So I would say Island West is another option for you. And the third one, maybe the Crescent. The Crescent is a little closer to the bridge, low fees. There is a Arnold Palmer golf course there actually. And you've got, you know, the clubhouse, a grill, golf course. It's open to the public, just like Island West is open to the public. So I would consider the Crescent as another alternative. So Riverton Point, Island West, and the Crescent would be 3 communities as alternatives to 55 plus communities. Number 2, Kathy, Darien, Connecticut. Great area, Darien, Connecticut. We used to go up there and have marketing parties in Fairfield County, Connecticut. It's just a great spot. Anyway, why is Hilton Head Plantation so sought after? It really is. I mean, I would put that on a par of Sun City, Latitude Margaritaville, as far as sought after. And the reason is that it's established. It has very, very low POA fees, and it's on the island. A lot of people want to be on Hilton Head Island. And when you go past Hilton Head Plantation, you're going to get a little bit more touristy areas, but Hilton Head Plantation does not allow short-term rentals. You have 4 golf courses in there, restaurants, miles and miles of trails, great location, easy off the island. You have access to things obviously on the island, and it's very popular. When I say low fees, I believe, I haven't looked at it lately, probably $1,500 a year in POA fees. I don't know the 2022 fees yet, but it's not going to increase that much. So really, really nice. It's woodsy, it's beautiful. Most of the lots in there, half acre, going up to 3/4 of an acre, a lot of them. So it's great value to be on the island in Hilton Head Plantation, very well managed, and that's why it is sought after. Number 3 question. Bob, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Good luck against the Buckeyes this year, so we'll see what happens. Wolverines are due. Anyway, how bad is the traffic on 278? Very good question. I get that question a lot. I really hate to be negative about the whole thing, but 278 is a busy place. There's no other way to frame that except it's busy. You have a lot of tourists going to the island, mostly tourists going in the summer, but you have different people going in spring and fall. But the tourists in the summer are in a hurry going nowhere, and they may run traffic lights. You know, it's just part of this area. 278's busy. Now, I will tell you that it's not really publicized very much, but they are going to replace the bridge, and it's a 5-year project. I don't really have any details on it, but I know it's been approved. I've seen the schematics of it. It's going to be, you know, an improvement. Obviously, you're going to have more lanes going over to the island. And, you know, you might be thinking, geez, the place sounds like it's super busy. I don't know if I want a busy place. Honestly, the nicest places are busy because word's out, people come down, they want to experience it, go to restaurants, play golf, resorts. When you find places that don't really have any of that, it's pretty quiet. Now, maybe you want to be in an area that is secluded and quiet. You can find those too. But 278's a busy road. And it backs up in the summer because the villas are rented Saturday to Saturday. So going over that bridge in the summer, only in the summer, it's backed up a little bit at the bridge. But after Labor Day, we're back to normal. It's not so bad at all. Thanks for the question. This question is from Susie in Chicago, Illinois. Thank you for the question. What is the current pricing of Palmetto Bluff? Well, Palmetto Bluff has been sold to a group called the South Street Partners, and they own Kiowa Island. They own the Cliffs, which is a collection of golf communities in the Carolinas, and they are really ramping it up there. And the first thing they did is they raised prices. They raised them more in line with the market demand. And I would say, I looked in the MLS actually yesterday on the current pricing for homes, and it actually started at $2 million and went up to like 5.5. That's for homes. I would say normally in the MLS homes, it's really gonna kind of start around $1.5 million now and go up from there. Home sites, I just talked to one of the sales guys today. Home sites start around 400,000, and they have some resales on the market. But you know, obviously this video is not about Palmetto Bluff and all the things it offers, but you know, you get what you pay for. I mean, it's very, very nice. It's exclusive, and you know, it has a price tag to it. So, but you get what you pay for. Next question. Fred, Sacramento, California. Actually, a lot of people from California coming this way. I deal with a lot of clients from California. Fred is from Sacramento. Does Belfair have an assessment in place? And what about their dues? Belfair raised their initial, the initiation fee up to $40,000 this past summer in 2021. And their current dues, I believe it's $17,467. It's right around in there. Now, we're at the end of 2021, and I'm sure they're going to raise the dues up a little bit, but that's what it is this year in 2021. They do have an assessment in place, and what they did, I think it was close to 3 years ago, they built a brand new fitness complex, and they assessed all of the owners. They voted on it. It was approved. $79 a month for 10 years. Now, they could have paid a lump sum in the beginning or the monthly payment. So if you're buying real estate in there, you may want to check on that assessment. I'm just selling a piece of property now with a client, and we had to find out what the balance was on that assessment. But it's the best fitness center in all of the communities in Bluffton. It's really, really nice, and it's important. A lot of people want a great pool, fitness, tennis, yoga, spinning, all of that. So $79, 10 years. Okay, the next question is Joan from Ocala, Florida. Is Sun City Hilton Head still doing a lottery system for the land? Actually, they were this summer in 2021. I did do a video on the lottery system they were doing, but they stopped that. And Sun City actually has purchased additional acreage, something like 1,500 acres, somewhere in that ballpark. I drove by the other day and they had the bulldozers going, and I'm sure they wish they could get a lot more land because of the popularity of Sun City. But if you go in and look at the models, hopefully you'll choose the John Weber team as a buyer's agent to guide you through this process. But they have a full set of models there. You go in, look at the models. They'll show you the entire area that's being developed to put those models in, and they'll give you pricing and everything else. So they just ran out of land real quick and had to go out there and develop land this year, 2021. So, but they're not doing the lottery anymore. Latitude really isn't doing a lottery. They're just way backed up with demand. And I've heard on Latitude that if you're going today, the end of 2021, you're going to get in your house in 2023. They're backed up like that. So, but anyway, Sun City's not doing it. But thank you for the question. Great question. This is the wrap up to the Q&A, frequently asked question, FAQ. I thought it was a good idea. If you have questions about the Low Country, just put it on the bottom of my videos, and I'll look at it. I'll assemble a list, and we'll do this again. I think there's a lot of really good questions out there. But until then, come down and see the John Weber team. We've got a full team in place to help you with your needs, looking at real estate down here, and to show you the options. There's a lot of options. So come down and find your dream home in the Low Country.